What's up, Toronto? I'm your girl Lisa Hott, and this is Hott TV.
Who's hot? Who's hot? Who's hot? Hott TV. Hott TV. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hott TV. Check me out, what you know about me? Been doing my thing, was born for this scene. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hott TV. Do it for myself, my fans, and my team. We got that heat. You know I always rep my city. You are now watching Hott TV.
So up next on Hott TV, we're gonna go hang out with super talented director Kevin Douglas. Kevin recently directed the film Now or Never, which is a look at the Toronto hip-hop scene before it became popular as the Six.
Toronto is known as the home of Drake for hip-hop fans around the world. But do you know the city has a rich history in hip-hop? You're about to learn there is more to Toronto hip-hop than Drake. Now or Never, the Toronto rappers and hip-hop documentary film.
And we're here for the Toronto Rappers and Hip Hop documentary film. It's basically about Toronto's hip hop scene before it was entitled The Six by Drake. So if you want to know what happened in Toronto before the world just know about Drake, you can find out about it in the documentary.
This one's for all the leaders up in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Shit. What I used to listen to growing up as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Pac say, ain't nothing like the old school.
You can see the guys who put down the foundation for Toronto scene that maybe the world doesn't know about. We're trying to make the world know about them now. We plan to drop the film January 6th when Drake drops Views from the Six. We plan to drop before the 6th.
Okay.
So then, at the same time, you get the new artists, and then you can see the artists that laid the foundation down.
This is the Art Film Festival 2015. It's a music video night, Act 4, and it's in No One Writes to the Colonel. This inception was started about 7 years ago. Slingshot Entertainment, the Link Up Network. We had a vision, and we're finally bringing that to life. It was all about giving up-and-coming filmmakers, fashion, people in the industry a platform.
So what made you want to do it? What was your motivation?
Motivation, I have to say, it came from the artist Sticky Green. He came to me and he asked me if I could put together a documentary for him. And because we have a story with him that we thought was very strong, but then I decided that we could expand on it and include the whole Toronto history that people might not know about.
Right here, his name is Andrew. We actually lost one of our friends named Tubbs. He got murdered by the police by York University a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I had to write this for him, you know, dedicated to Tubbs. Let's go. Yeah. Real hip-hop, music with a message. To everybody in the back, you done know, eh? Robbie Khan's in the building. Yeah. Check it. Yo, rest in peace, Junior man, and hold your head, Mama Tubbs. Life ain't easy, but you done know God with us. It's crazy how the cops can just easily body us and not be held accountable for murder when it's obvious. Then why we burn the place down and want to know what's wrong with us? How we supposed to stay calm when the law keeps harming us? You don't need a weapon, you can get it if your arms is up. Another brother dead as if life ain't hard enough. The government is starving us, prison cells they harbor us. Racially motivated, I hated how they target us. At drug dealing, gun busting, killers how they market us. Then they have the nerve to put us on the shelf and market us. Color ain't a reason for stopping, they even carding us. They fear what they don't understand, that's why they tarnish us. If we want change, my people, it's gotta start with us. Fight fire with fire, it's time for us to spark it up. Yeah. I'm going. For them nigga tough, rest in peace.
They killed another black man, goddamn.
Rest in peace.
Shan Marie again. So basically I am a female rapper slash singer. I can do both. You can call me female Drake of the city, of the 416. And yeah, so I'm just here at the festival supporting my brother for his release, for his documentary. You know, I'm here for Sticky Green or whatever, so I decided, you know, to come out and show some support and perform and do a 1-2, 1-2.
Will you do an encore for Hott TV? Just one verse.
Alright, so I'll do one.
Go.
Shan Marie the diva, hot like the cherry in your reefer. I make your man leave, yeah, I see your man watching. Gully creep up, chop be hot shit, I'm steaming Latika. Don't try me, cause you're gonna need Jesus. Don't trust these bitches from Venus. I be that bitch doing tricks on his penis. He quick release, call me Gilbert Arenas. I be that bitch that you wish that you want me. This me, I go spotter like I am Tommy. My team go harder than no limit on me. If you disregard me, then you will be sorry. Do you know me? You don't, but you're gonna find out real soon though. Up next is Shan Marie with Boss Chick on Hott TV.
Love it.
You're watching Hott TV.
So one of the reasons I wanted to do Hott TV was to put on super talented artists that weren't being seen and that are completely underrated. Stalin is one of those artists. Please check him out, and let's try and make 2016 his year.
So could you please introduce yourself to Hott TV, sir?
Yes. You know what it is. It's your boy Stalin, repping that CON. Toronto, baby.
Poison, Bell, Biv, Devo. White robbing niggas wearing gloves, no cleats, no. Back to the head, I ain't talking about the weed, bro. Louis leave him looking like I hit him off a tee. Go.
I don't think Toronto has the sound it once had. It used to be more unique. It used to be more about the music, more jazz-like type music. Now it's we've kind of been dubbed as America Junior because a lot of dudes who are rapping are taking certain artists' vibe and trying to duplicate it and run with it. So I don't think the full potential of Toronto as a city in terms of rap music has been, unearthed yet. We're seeing dudes who are being successful, like, Drake is really successful and he's really shone a light on the city, but there's dudes like Tory Lanez and Cardi's been doing it for years and years, and it's like, there's still so much talent in the city, producer-wise, MC-wise, that, our sound fully hasn't come out yet, and I'm hoping that with the music I'm doing, I could influence, the sound of the city, kind of bring it back to how it was before.
So pack your bag, you be tripping on my swag with a one-way ticket to Stalingrad. There's my landing pad. Helicopters got these coppers hella mad.
So there's been some career highlights.
Opening for Cannabis, Killer Priest, guys who I grew up, idolizing as MCs and, mimicking their styles and trying to build my own style off how those guys were doing it as lyricists. My real highlights, I haven't had one yet. I'm hoping 2016 will be the year where those highlights just keep coming in one after the other.
What do you love about the Toronto music industry? What's working here?
I'm going to switch from the rap side, from the MC side, and go to the producer side. What I'm starting to like is that a lot of producers out of the city are getting love elsewhere, and getting opportunities to work with some of these big time artists. And that's a good look, it's inspiring as a rapper to know that, these producers are keeping their game, stepping their game up, doing their sounds, and, and making noise across the border or overseas. I hold hope that same love is going to translate to rappers coming out of the city.
Let's go.
Look, I don't do white music, I don't do black music, I don't do trap music, fuck all that crap music, I do that fact music, I do that reach in your back pocket extract music, pants too tight, lose it, you wanna fight, prove it, I'm Iron Mike, prove it, I'm Iron Mike on this mic, homie, your life fluids, leaking all over the map, boy, you was that stupid, why should these fake rappers love, who am I, Black Cupid, I am the rap blueprint, the artifact that brought it back to when rap's movement wasn't so translucent, I'm seeing right through them, X-ray vision, man, it's still speed of light movement. Niggas thought I was slept on like a wife spooning. All cause my fans drooling. It's just they like snoozing. Try it, it's quite soothing. Matter of fact, I'll be glad to handle that, no fooling. Niggas show you how to metal work, call that pro tooling. My tongue releases thunderous speeches. Rap niggas who walk it better run with Jesus. And bring an extra clip for them guns and pieces. I nigga holy like the nuns and priests. That's how you know that I'm a star. Is I ain't never afraid to take a shot, boy. I'm buying out the bar. Most these little niggas end up dying when they draw. Never saw it coming, they like Diane in the car. Just to sum it up, that nigga Stalin pretty raw. My middle finger up and I'm defying city law. Yeah, you're pretty far from spitting witty bars. Shit is sound muffled like one of 50 jaws. If you fit me, pause. See the scenes in me like I seen them in the saw. Let her. Yeah, that's it.
Dope. Well, thank you for coming to hang out with Hott TV, sir.
Thank you very much. Hey, yo, what up? This is Stalin, and you're watching Hott TV. And right now, you're about to check out my video, Bret Hart.
So as a dad, like, how does that influence the way you rhyme and, you know, especially as a father of daughters?
Yeah, it does make, you never think it does until you actually start writing, and especially now that they're both in high school and they actually listen to a lot of the music that I do, right? Yeah. I gotta I feel like I gotta tame it down a little bit. It's a psychological thing for me, because for the longest time, I never let my daughter listen to anything that I ever did. Huh. You know what I mean? Like, if we're in the car and the radio's on and certain songs come on, I'd change it. You know, one of those typical dad stuff that you don't want. You know what I mean? So when my own music was on, she'd never heard anything until recently. Actually, the first thing she heard was I did a track called Bully Be Gone, which we shot a video for.
You're watching Hott TV.
If you're ever on the web bored and you want to like binge watch Hott TV, check us out at www.hottv.ca. Up next, Shop Talk. ISIL, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Daesha, who the heck are these? Who is who? What's right. What? Who are they going after? Who's this war on terrorism again?
You know, we were talking about this earlier today, actually.
Okay.
Are these terrorist groups like registered like businesses? Are they registered? Is that the way they come up with these names? It seems to me like you can go register a group, or if you want to call it a terroristic group or whatever, but you could go register yourself or register your group, and then you have the right to basically buy guns, buy ammo. And call yourself a terrorist group? I don't know. I don't get it. How does America know about all these different groups? How?
Well,
are they registered in America?
All these names, it's gangs.
Gang.
It's a gang. Yes. Crips, Bloods, Pyrus, Grape Street.
Man, but it's always a different name.
Vice Lord, Latin King.
So you're telling me now there's no more Al-Qaeda? Al-Qaeda's not a problem. That's been dealt with. Now it's ISIL.
They did,
and now Kerry's slipping in a new name, Daesha.
Meanwhile, these guys are firing American-made weapons. They're shooting American bullets.
Where are they getting these guns?
How do they get it?
Right.
How do they get it?
Right. Where are they getting missiles and all that stuff?
Russia. I don't know.
It's crazy, man. It's just gangs. It's gangs. It's gang war that's going on. That's what it is. It's not a war on terrorism. It's not a war on religion or nothing to do with that. It's gangland. It's gang stuff. That's what it is. Yeah.
Really?
Ask yourself this. Why are they telling you this stuff? Why do they tell us all this information? What use is this to us? The stuff that happened in Paris. Like, think about that. How does it affect our daily lives? Why are they telling us this? We're going about our daily lives at work or wherever you were when you found out about what happened in Paris. Right. You know what I mean? And how is that affecting you today? What was the whole reason behind it?
And they're coming like, don't worry, we're giving you every detail.
Right.
Up to date details. Yes. By the minute. These are the
details change.
No,
the
you're not giving me every detail.
The details change so much, and I don't understand how, with all these attacks, we go from who did it to like 2 hours later, the person's found dead and the crime's been solved. Like, what the heck?
Right. No,
can one of these things go to trial? Right. Like, really, with full disclosure.
Yeah. We need to always watch the words and the language that's being used. You know what I mean? Like,
Islam has been tainted or misrepresented because of terrorism.
Right. I agree.
What do Muslims do?
I think that as a Muslim community, the Muslim community needs to be proactive and not reactive. Don't react. Don't just react, because what happens? Because I feel that the state of the Muslim community, or maybe the North American Muslim community, we could say, or the Western Muslim community, Western world, they feel the need to apologize. They feel the need to, no, this isn't what it's about. You know what I'm saying? All this kind of thing, but it's in an apologetic type of response. You know what I'm saying? When really there's nothing to apologize for, because none of this has anything to do with Islam. None of this has not one grain to do with Islam. You know what I'm saying? These people are waving a flag that has something to do, like the language or whatever, the regions or whatever. But anybody with any type of knowledge knows that this has nothing to do with the deen of Islam. Like, you know what I'm saying? This has absolutely nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? So I think as a Muslim community, it's to be proactive and respond proactively and show people this is what it's about. Giving back peace. You know what I'm saying? Like community outreach, money to the poor, feeding people. You know what I'm saying? It's unity. Islam is unity. It's not about division and groups and things like that. It's a unification of souls. It's not even anything more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's you as a being. You know what I mean? So I feel that they don't need to be responsible to feel the need to come in and make these people feel comfortable, make these no. Islam is not changing. This is an old thing. This is not changing for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And what it's claiming is not anything to do with what's going on in the news.
What's being said at the mosque?
Well, I was just at the mosque today, and the man said before he left, he said, brothers and sisters, watch, because be aware, just be aware, because there was people in this neighborhood of a pharmacy somewhere that these kids were filming a woman and her kid, calling them terrorists, this and that. You know what I mean? Some other woman in Thorncliffe or whatever got beat down and her hijab ripped off and stuff. So we just said, you know, be aware if you're walking around, you know what I mean, at nighttime and stuff. Just be aware, because there's these crazy people that's outside that think that this is what they're seeing on TV. It has to do with us. It has absolutely nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's for people to really know that and not be like I said, not feel apologetic. I don't have to apologize for nothing, because this has absolutely nothing to do with being Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
Did you guys hear about the registry that Trump proposed? The Muslim registry?
What's that now?
Where Muslims would have to register themselves in the U.S.
As what?
As Muslims.
Register themselves as Muslim?
Really? Yeah. Now, if you were Muslim, this is the question. If you were Muslim and you had to register, would you identify yourself in these days? If it became law, would you do it?
I would.
I think that's so unfair.
Why do I want to put a target on my back? How am I going to put a bullseye on my back? I wouldn't register if I was a Muslim. No. Why? After all this stuff you guys had to say about Muslims and the war against Muslims, I'm going to go stand in front of the friggin' No, I wouldn't register. No way.
No, I wouldn't register either. So people can start looking for me?
Right.
No. That's not fair what they're doing to those people. That's injustice.
I'm already registered. I'm already registered in the way that and how we live and how we move and stuff like that. I'm registered. If you can peep that, you say, oh shit, okay, this guy's moving like, you know what I mean?
Bye.
Fuck all that, man. Like, you know what I mean? That stuff is, that's ignorant. That's just ignorant shit. You know? The beard can't hurt a fly. Like, you know what I'm saying? A little kufi on your head can't hurt a fly. You know what I mean? There's no need to feel in fear. Who do you fear? What are you fearing? You know? Register for what? I would never, if they came to, are you Muslim? Yeah, sure, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go like, wait, get like a card? Like an ID card or something like that? Come on.
I don't know.
Come on.